everyone. Welcome to Cebu City National Science High School's 6th completion ceremonies. Completion Day is the most awaited moment every end of the school year. It is a day of rejoicing, a culmination to where all emotional, mental, and physical sacrifices will be finally paid off. Today, it marks the conclusion of an educational journey and a culmination to a more uncertain, yet exciting quest for a better life and future. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Cebu City National Science High School proudly presents its 6th completion exercises 2020 to 2021 with the theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. The Processional. School Administration. Mr. Nathanael M. Flores. School Head. Mr. Jonah B. Bacalso, Head of Science, ICT, and Math Departments. Mr. Rudolph S. Pacquiao, Head of Related Subjects Department. Mrs. Irish L. Tadios, Head Teacher 3. Mrs. Roxanne L. Salcedo, Head Teacher 3. Faculty, Science, ICT, and Math Department. Mrs. Eveline B. Villegas, Enhanced Science, Grade 7. Mrs. Daisy P. Sihadas, Environmental Science. Mrs. Irish A. Casilao, Enhanced Science, Grade 8. Mrs. Arlene R. Aboga, Biotechnology. Mrs. Heike Marie M. Sanchez, Research 1. Ms. Trisha Vinch A. Navarse, Enhanced Science, Grade 9. Mrs. Christine Y. Batain, Consumer Chemistry. Ms. Thea Marie E. Racal, Research 2. Mr. Bonnie James A. Saclolo, Science 10. Engineer Hyacinth T. Sanchez, Enhanced Science, Grade 10. Mrs. Mary Ann D. Bacalso, Research 3. Ms. Christina C. Hinosa, General Biology 1 and 2. Mr. John Ray A. Vibar, General Physics 1 and 2. Ms. Yvonne Lynn V. Torres, General Chemistry 1 and 2. Ms. Reuth Thessalonica C. de la Victoria, Practical Research 2. Ms. Vanessa R. Carbon, Earth Science. Mr. Rafi Renante T. Ripolidon, Disaster Readiness and Risk Reduction. Mrs. Caristine C. Morales, Information, Communication, and Technology. Mr. Janus Agustus V. Gonzalez, Computer Programming. Mrs. Marina M. Carson, Entrepreneurship and Empowerment Technologies. Ms. Iza Lichido, Enhanced Math, Grade 7. Mrs. Wilma M. Igay, Enhanced Math, Grade 8. Mrs. Lucila A. Cumayas, Enhanced Math, Grade 9. Mrs. Jennifer T. Hiralde, Mathematics, Grade 10. Dr. Megan C. Zerda, Pre-Calculus. Mr. Joshua T. Comendador, General Math, Grade 11. Statistics and Probability, Grade 11. Elective Math, Grade 7. Mr. Ernesto A. Sumpuk, Filipino, Grade 7. Mrs. Eileen O. Labajo, Filipino, Grade 8. Mrs. Desiree N. Campos, Filipino, Grade 9. Journalism, Grade 10. Mrs. Glucel P. Monin, Filipino, Grade 10. Spanish, Grade 8 and 10. Mrs. Erica M. Cabarce, Filipino sa Piling Larangan and 3 Eyes. Miss Miruchi L. Canoy, Komunikasyon at Pananaliksik sa Wika at Kulturang Pilipino. Pagbasa at pagsusuri ng iba't ibang teksto sa pananaliksik. Spanish, Grade 7 and 9. Miss Alisa D. Giraldez, English, Grade 7. Journalism, Grade 7. Mr. Randolph T. Del Mar, English, Grade 8. Journalism, Grade 8. Mrs. Iraida A. Alcoseba, English, Grade 9. Chinese, Grade 10. Mrs. Sherelle D. Comeros, English, Grade 10. Journalism, Grade 9.
Yours truly, Miss Yena T. Misal, Substitute Teacher, English 10.
Mr. Rex C. Ibarle, 21st Century Literature from the Philippines and the World. English for academic and professional purposes. Mr. Paulo C. Caminos, MIL and Work Immersion. Mrs. Gina M. Panes, Oral Communication and Reading and Writing. Mr. Dave Leandrew D. Dagayday, AP Grade 7, ESP Grade 10. Miss Melissa Ordiniza, AP Grade 8, ESP Grade 9. Mrs. Michelle J. Kaintik, AP Grade 9, ESP Grade 8. Mrs. Lilibeth C. Oxtero, AP Grade 10, ESP Grade 7. Mrs. Joanne B. Famador, Introduction to Philosophy of the Human Person, Understanding Culture, Society, and Politics. Mrs. Janice P. Lipitin, Introduction to Philosophy and Conarts. Mrs. Maria Flora V. Beltran, MAPE Grade 7. Miss Agnes Amelie C. Bacus, MAPE Grade 8. Mr. Mark Chester U. Elnar, MAPE Grade 9. Mrs. Georgiana G. Sirondo, MAPE Grade 10. Mrs. Mary May M. Moste, Health Optimizing Physical Education. Staff: Miss Jocelyn B. Acre, School Librarian 2. Mrs. Angeline A. Balbutin, ADAS 2. Miss Carmen Carolina T. Cabulao, Admin Aid. Mr. Ananias R. Cabriana Jr., Admin Aid. Mrs. Elizabeth C. Duma, Guidance Counselor 2. Mrs. Claribel A. Graciosa, Registrar. Miss Ruby May G. Igot, ADAS 2. Miss Lowen F. Lu Chavez, Nurse 2. Miss Wiluna C. Ubanan, Senior Bookkeeper. Mr. Sergio L. Badano, Utility.
Mr. Remigio S. Iyak, School Utility.
Mr. Adonis Wilborn B. Valmoria, Utility.
Miss Silemery V. Nieves, School Utility.
Mr. Efren O. Ramas, Security Guard. Mr. Raymond E. Riqueron, Security Guard. Mr. Donald S. Tabuada, Security Guard. Cebu City National Science High School PTA Board of Directors. President: Judge Yvette Christine R. Labrador Solin. Vice President: Mrs. Mary Magdalene B. Simpron. Secretary: Miss Megan C. Zerda. Treasurer: Mr. Marvin Limuel V. Humuad. Auditor: Mrs. Mrs. Laramay S. Filiscozo. Business Manager, Mrs. Fritzy G. Manatad. PIO, Mrs. Luzgarda T. Pazon. Board Representatives, Mrs. Rosenda O. Piliago, Mr. Ronald Fernandez Caballas, Mr. Fernando Cagigas, Mrs. Reneth Dilaraya. Board Representatives, Teachers, Mrs. Lilibeth C. Oxtero, Mr. Dave Leandro D. Dagayday, Mrs. Caristine C. Morales, Mr. Rafi Rinante T. Ripolidon. Grade 10 Batch PTA Officers, President, Engineer Joseph T. Inario. Vice President, Mrs. Luzgarda T. Pazon. Secretary, Mrs. Catherina Pinales. Treasurer, Mrs. Ninette P. Vertudazo. Auditor, Mrs. Reneth Dilaraya. Business Manager, Dr. Winley S. De La Fuente. PIO, Engineer Jomar Biolina.
To lead us for the opening prayer, here is Simon Hill Macapobre with highest honors from Grade 10 Einstein.
Our gracious and loving Father, today, as we celebrate this significant event, our completion day, we thank you for delivering us through the school year 2020-2021 amidst a very challenging time with all the confusion and chaos of the pandemic. Despite all the struggles we face with online learning, you have provided us with a strength and hope that brought us through this special day. We also thank you for our families, for their unconditional love, our friends who continuously support us, and our teachers who never gave up on imparting their knowledge. It is our fervent prayer that you continue to provide us with guidance and direction as we embark on our journey to the next level as senior high school students. Help us recognize your Spirit's guidance and gentle leading by giving us a tender heart. Please make our paths straight and plain. Assist us not only on relying on our understanding, but also in acknowledging you in every way, knowing that you have our best interests at heart. We pray that all relationships continue to foster in spite of the lack of physical connection, and that all connections that have been curtailed due to the pandemic may be reconnected and strengthened. Surround us with your grace and bless us with hope so that we will move into the future with eager and open hearts. In your most precious name, we pray. Amen.
Let us now swell the chorus of the twin sea lions, gushing forth from their hearts full of glee, ardently holding in their hands the book of knowledge, open wide for all humanity, fervently guided by the beaming torch of wisdom. We boldly raise the heart and shield of truth. We serve with utmost pride and do our task with dignity, as we are bound with cord of unity. We pledge with grace our full allegiance and uphold the vision and mission of the Department of Education. We load it on you, loyal will be to the mission of the city of Cebu. We pledge with grace our full allegiance and uphold the vision and mission of the Department of Education. We load it on you, loyal will be to the vision of the city of Cebu.
The success of one's endeavor is not solely attributed to an individual. To present her welcome remarks, here is Judge Yvette Christine R. Labrador Soling, General PTA Board President.
Our Principal, Mr. Nathaniel M. Flores, our Head Teacher 6, Mr. Jonathan B. Bacalso, our Head Teacher 5, Mr. Rudolph S. Paqueo, members of the faculty, proud parents, and above all, our Grade 10 completers. More than a year ago, when the coronavirus disease of 2019 has brought the world to its knees, the education sector is one of those greatly affected by the devastating effects of the pandemic. But, under the strong mandate of our Secretary of Education, Leonor M. Magtolis Beyones, our country's pursuit to quality education never wavered. It has even become more relentless, more passionate, and more dynamic than it used to be. Your alma mater, Cebu City National Science High School, is among the institutions which answered the clarion call to embrace the challenges of the pandemic. It continued to provide its mission of transformative learning process to its students who are considered to be the cream of the crop, the movers and shakers of their generation. This is the reason why you are all gathered virtually today. This notable occasion marks not only the undeniable dedication of your school administrators and teachers, but, most importantly, it is a testament of your resilience, fortitude, and determination to successfully conclude another phase of your young lives. I will never be able to relate with what you have gone through because of the pandemic. I can only imagine how hard it was for all of you to consistently attend your synchronous classes, deal with intermittent internet connections, understand your lessons, submit your requirements, and maintain your grades. It must likewise be very frustrating that you cannot physically see your classmates, bond with your friends, unwind outside the four corners of your home, or simply visit your beloved campus. Still, despite the odds and uncertainties, you have managed to ride the wave of the pandemic. Through the able initiative of Science High, and with the unwavering support of your parents, you triumphed against all the challenges to pave the way for today's completion rites. I must say, you all rightly deserve it after having toiled for so many years. In this regard, allow me to thank the Science High administration for this virtual completion rites. This is a concrete manifestation of its devotion to give the best quality of education despite and in spite of the pandemic. Your teachers have been tireless and patient in imparting knowledge and core values which you can always depend upon in your journey through higher education. Dear Grade 10 completers, as you end one glorious chapter of your lives, a new and more exciting one will begin. But do not fret, because as high-highistas, you will surely soar high to successfully fulfill your dreams and aspirations. And of course, we should all give thanks to the Lord Almighty for the gift of life, the gift of family, and the gift of education. Truly, in all things, our Creator should be glorified. On behalf of the Grade 10 completers, allow me to proudly and virtually welcome our guests, school administrators, our teachers, our proud parents, our relatives, and friends. Welcome and enjoy the virtual completion rites of Cebu City National Science High School.
At this point, let us listen to the message from the Secretary of the Department of Education, Madam Leonor Magtulis Briones.
This juncture, another completion message will be given to us by the school's division superintendent, Dr. Rhea Mar A. Angtud.
To our dear graduates, parents, faculty, school administration, my DepEd family and friends, good day to all of us. Graduation are moments in one's life where we reap the fruit of our labors. It is a day of joy and thanksgiving to God, our parents, our teachers, and everyone who are with us in this journey called knowledge. Let me extend my congratulations to your parents who always guide and support you, to the school administration, faculties, and staff for the job well done, and to you, dear graduates, for making this far. Your alma mater is very proud of you. They have been given you the wings to fly, and how to make use of it is all up to you. Bring honor and glory to your parents and teachers. Make the most of this knowledge and skills for the betterment of your life and the people who love you. Do your best, practice the value of thankfulness and gratitude. Your journey does not end here. Another door is opened for you. New challenges, new opportunities, and new experiences. Make the most of it. Learn and live it. Cultivate a reflective attitude of processing one's thought and action, and always remember to put God at the center of your life, and nothing can go wrong. Godspeed in this new chapter of your book of life. Don't forget the people you met. Then learn not only and leave not only footprints or fingerprints along the way, but heartprints of kindness, love, friendship, and honesty. My heart goes with you. Congratulations.
To present the candidates of completion, here is the principal of Cebu City National Science High School, Mr. Nathanael M. Flores.
Dr. Riamar A. Angtud, Schools Division Superintendent, Division of Cebu City. As the school principal of Cebu City National Science High School, South District 5, I have the honor to present 169 candidates for junior high school completion. There are 65 boys and 104 girls who, to my knowledge, have satisfactorily completed the junior high school curriculum for the school year 2020 to 2021. I prayerfully hope that they be confirmed for completion by the Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Riamar A. Angtud, through the Public Schools District Supervisor, Dr. Rizalinda A. Cairo.
To confirm and accept the candidates for completion is Dr. Rizalinda A. Cairo, Public Schools District Supervisor for South District 5.
By the virtue of authority delegated to me by Dr. Riamar A. Angtud, Schools Division Superintendent, Division of Cebu City, and upon the presentation and recommendation of the school principal, Mr. Nathanael Flores of Cebu City National Science High School, that these 169 candidates for completion have satisfactorily completed the junior high school curriculum as prescribed by Department of Education, Republic of the Philippines. I now confirm and accept their completion with all their rights and privileges appertaining thereto. They are now eligible for admission to the next level of education, the senior high school level, in any public or private school in the Republic of the Philippines. Congratulations.
To distribute the certificates of completion to our successful completers in Grade 10 Copernicus, let us welcome their advisor, Mrs. Lilibeth Catalan Oxtero.
Thank you, Miss Misal. With so much pride, let me present to all of you the first set of completers in the new normal, my Grade 10 Copernicus for school year 2020-2021. Eleazar Pipito Bani, Angelo George Lopez Dadula, John Pierre Amamillo de Guzman, Ithamar Borja del Rosario, Jorosh Nuya Jamola, Derek E. Aaron Makasasa Dignos, Lance Joseph Lawrence Salgas Inario, Lester Mardi Gallardo, Kelvin Person Ponce Kirov, Erstine Sean Menchavez Piastro, Justin Benedict Nazareno Pilario, Reven Paraedes Socahil, Carl Grinch Milian Tudlasan, Andre Limari Montejo Zerna, Chris John Keliosa Zuniega, Aisha Daniel Biliano Bacalso, Christy Maureen Kyra Balansag Bahena, Ashley Revelo Boncales, Narvi Clarice Bonganay Borja, Jessie Ann Ebal Cabaniero, Clarice Amores Chu, Janelle Poliquet Di Erio, Kimberly Faith Go de la Cruz, Gisha Grace Torceno Espina, Erica Hadrage Fuentes, Charmaine Alex Abari Gakayan, Franti May Castro Hilig, Maxine Cassandra Arado Panganiban, Aliana K. Kimada Pino, Abigail Jose Romares Secretaria, Anya Dominic Abanyo Subong, Abigail Shane Borbajo Sugabo, Jasmine Sia Tabasa, Mary Ann Gakayan Vidal. Today marks the official ending of your junior high school journey. A very remarkable journey indeed, for your patience, perseverance, creativity, faith, and will to pursue your dreams have been put into test. You are all history makers, and I am very proud to witness the fruits of your sacrifices and hard work. My dear students, always remember, for a person who has a purpose and mission in life, quitting is not an option. To my dear Copernicus, congratulations and all the best to your next academic journey. And now, to present the completers of Grade 10 Einstein, here is their class advisor, Mr. Bonnie James Abusejo Saclolo.
As the proud class advisor, it is with much joy and love that I present to you the completers from Grade 10 Einstein.
Benedict Gabriel Bacalso Binaro, Von Andre Alonzo de la Peña, Ethan Andre Ipil Garcia, Kurt Justin D. Hakalan, Vince Ryan Salazar Litang, Simon Hill Macapobre, Aeolus Calvin Tan Ocania, Ferdinand John Arancana Polmones, Ferdinand Josh Arancana Polmones, Terence Varland Romanos Rosal, Mitch Hangeli Ishikawa Alcordo, Julami Raganas Badana, Zyril Silvosa Bagasbas, Johanna Jane Alutaya Bahe, Avril Lavine Oropesa Baldiluvar, Julian Claire Tan Biolena, Arabella Iamiguel Cabahog, Tricia Lay Godilusao Calderon, Bernadine Cabriles Caniedo, Christine Gabriel Tabuada Cesar, May Rochelle Gargar Ebrado, Gabriela Flores Garcia, Dayin Dale Giliana Garciano, Donna Faith Tortuga Go, Francesca May Jacob, Heaven Nicole Lapot, Nicole Bertos Pernito, Kiara Michelle Laparan Sabagala, Raya May Barcenas Saladaga, Adiel Antoinette Ang Salas, Anika Pipito Tariman, Rain Francis Habagat Tidalgo, Aisha Lay Lim Tinapay, Rana Monique Sibumpan Villanueva,
Richard Feynman, one of the most brilliant minds in all of physics, once commented on how to be happy and successful. He said, "Explore the world. Nearly everything is really interesting if you go into it deeply enough. Work as hard and as much as you want to on the things you like to do the best. To my grade 10 Einstein students and their parents, congratulations. To present to completers for the next section, help me welcome Mrs. Georgiana Gonzaga Tirondo.
John Darrell Hera Abalye, Carl Gabriel Tabase Baritoa, Rafael Lawrence Punay Kane, Jesande Joseph Ubanan Caralde, Kenneth Kyle Baldado Dinawanaw, Seth Nathaniel Galasio Emia, Kurt Ian Badana Gabutan, Terence Liuk Petalcorin Hernandez, John Michael Jimenez, John Jefferson Tero Lariego, Kyle Johnstein Mantigue Liu, Andre Nicole Buok Paruhino, Marco Timothy Buado Roca, John Raymond Emblode Sigondo, Cassandra K. Compayan Arota, Alicia Flor Yagonia Asuncion, Jessa Sabrina Durano Avila, Hermone Lovia Baquetes, Sofia Juliana Baharias Biharasco, Angel Justine Sambilad Cambalon, Kayla Stephanie Neyes Cañada, Karel Pacquiao Espanol, Jasmine Rain Habulin Estinor, Jana Alexandria Pineda Gallego, Azalea Emmanuel Baculao Monseda, Givian Ray Cordero Onting, Adriana Luisa Tacoloy Pazon, Maria Nicole Pearl Lucen Kinikot, Army Lumano Grilasan, Nicole Kelly Borden Suerte, Danica Potestas Tabar, Mary Nicole Vitoro Tabar, Melanie Patong Tortor. According to Kerry Washington, your life is your story, and the adventure ahead of you is the journey to fulfill your own purpose and potential. With that, I would say congratulations and God bless you to your next journey. The next to present is the advisor of 10 Kepler, Mrs. Cheryl Dacua Comeros.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Georgiana Gonzalez Serondo. It is with great pride and honor that I present to you the successful completers from grade 10 Kepler. John Kenneth Pinonia Alon, Carmelo Ray Doblados Aranguez, Timothy Chad Manit Cabigon, Joel Jan Nescio Delgado, Josh Emmanuel Antopina Esteliori, Stephen Aaron Hipos Giganto, Matthew Venice Gomez Lendio, Jetro Chirov Hadlupon Macasero, John Anthony Fernandez Morada, Johannes Neil Ivan Fabular Rivera, Kurt Lawrence Rilien Tolentino, Azriel Zeth Nier Beliamala, Irvin Luis Bansag Villas, Sheila May Villases Antecristo, Lynn Cassandra Soelio Barazon, Mary Avril Rain Moreno Borromeo, Shirel Jasmine Revalde Bukaw, Maria Angelica Donia Colonia, Jamera May Grace Emboscado Conje, Kathleen Basiga de la Fuente, Alexa Abelia de la Peña, Kate Matilda Aglipa Deriada, Micaela Maria Alexa Densing Estrera, Kay Natasha Tagima Cruz Go, Nicolette Rain Pacania Guarin, Althea Nicole Pakibot Lacunia, Meg Louise Ulan Maxilon, Karil Beyonce Jerez Nadala, Isabella Christie Basay Olyaban, Yuna Romero Pacania, Isabel Rain Ivory Ruiz Piedad, Richie Luis Tumamak Rania, Dave Kael Batuon Taburada, Angela Rain Pilapil Vertudazo. To my grade 10 Kepler class of 2020 to 2021, I am a person who doesn't believe in coincidences because everything for me is purposed. It has been purposed by God that I be your advisor in the most challenging school year of my teaching life. More importantly, it has been a joy learning and sharing experiences that are one for the books with all of you. Let's all admit it. Learning under the pandemic is no mean feat. So cheers and congratulations to my grade 10 Kepler of batch 2020 to 2021. Continue to pray and press on and make beautiful memories out of the seemingly dark times. Stay safe. See you from a distance when I see you. God bless you all. Again, congratulations. To present the successful completers from grade 10 Newton, here is Mrs. Mary Ann Dumdum Bacalso.
Good day, everyone. I am very honored to present to you the completers from grade 10 Newton. Mikel Trieste Bangot, Christian Ray Ortega Banzon, Nathaniel Sarzuela Bautista, John Demir Osorio Borgonia, Sean Johnson Villacruz de Rama, Daniel Pelayo Duarte Jr., Reliazar de Ario Fernandez, Wesley Abram Rabasto Lanete, Arturo Coronel Malaki III, Vince Kylie Buenconsejo Nacario, John Andre Pantaleon Peras, Lyle Almagro Ribo, Joshua Sanchez Sarcol, Micaela Un Balagulan, Earljan Francine Herrero Camelotes, Margaret Presente Castillo, Ayeza Elrich Eroja Consad, Julia Faith Ponce Dabon, Mary Puris Irene Letejillo de la Raya, Reg Chantel de la Victoria Espinosa, Yuandi Cañete Ferraz, Marian Oli Amigo Lasquites, Danica Marie Alhas Matugina, Alia Beatriz Cassandra Zamora Milo, Monina Jaire Albiso Oliva, China Cassandra Tumampos Penales, Janela Emmanuel Lucero Rabaya, Faisha Albi Fernandez Ribocchio, Larissa Gail Canoy Soronio, Cashel Mary Satinitigan Suico, Feliz Dorothy Calapes Tibon, Liz Mariah Jaime Tingka, Christian Alexa May Quijano Tumoso, and Karil Tarnate Villostobo. Newton, you have completed your junior high school successfully. Despite the many challenges we have encountered this year, you have managed to stay the course. Newton, always remember that whatever challenge you may face in the future, you can emerge victorious because you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. I'm very proud of you, Newton. Congratulations.
To deliver his inspirational message is our guest speaker, an alumnus of Cebu City National Science High School, batch 1998. Please help me welcome Dr. Junel Dalanan.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'd like to thank my former teachers, Mr. Rudolph Pacquiao, Mrs. Jennifer Torion Heralde, Ma'am Georgiana Cerundo, and the current school head, Mr. Nathanael Flores, for the invitation. Truth be told, I'm not sure how to inspire this cohort in line with the current graduation's theme of quality education amid the pandemic. That's because you still have some of the greatest teachers that I had in high school. Some of the best additions were alumna Miss Irene Lopez, and one of my classmates in the Doctor of Education program, Miss Christine Hinosa. Cocky as it may sound, but the Cebu City National Science High School has produced, not the best, but the greatest professionals since the 70s. The light shines brightest in the dark. I have no doubt that this pandemic had and will continue to expose displaced, fake success and highlight real or authentic accomplishments. We are the cream of the crop after all. A caveat and a challenge to this year's batch of graduates. In real life, our ideals and standards do not exist. You will come to know the harsh truth that the utopia you've learned from Mr. Pacquiao's class does not endure, nor the geometric equation that you've learned from Mrs. Heralde's class be enough to create the perfect circle of life. You'll realize that our nation, agencies, and corporations are not led by the most qualified people, but those who suck up to the whims of the misguided majority and those who are chosen due to sheer charisma. Recently, I've learned from Professor Elaine Fonte of batch 1999 that charismatic leaders don't breed other leaders at all, and that is how sustainability dies. Instead, when your time comes, aim to be somebody who is transformational. Somebody who maintains quality is always better than somebody who aims to please everyone. Be a person of substance. Another alumna, Dr. Maria Paciencia Villarmino, made me realize that it is more noble to give your life to the rearing of dental students than earning millions. Dr. Adrian Ibanez of batch 1997, who was recently awarded as an outstanding young scientist of the country, made me realize that success is more fulfilling when you follow your own ideals. Honorable Mayor Juanes Alegado of Consolacion, my batchmate, exemplified that the world may bombard you with a plethora of criticisms, but your character and perseverance will always dictate what you can attain in life. So, in the future, when you find yourself in doubt, stuck with an occupational blunder, or any life problem, remember that you are a science high school graduate. You are a member of a network of elite individuals built to create a better future for the Philippines and the world. You are one of us. Thank you everyone for your time and congratulations.
With utmost pride and honor, we present to you our Academic Excellence Awardees.
With highest honors, Jessa Sabrina Durano Avila, Bernadine Cabreles Cañedo, Kimberly Faith Go de la Cruz, Mary Perez Irene Letejeo de la Raya, Nicolette Rain Pacanya Guarin, Simon Hill Macapobre, Mary Nicole Vitoro Tabar, Mary Ann Gakayan Vidal. With high honors, John Darrell Hera Abalie, John Kenneth Pinonia Alon, Shalomay Villases Anticristo, Cassandra K. Kumpayan Arota, Carmelo Ray Dubiados Arangues, Alicia Flor Yagunia Asuncion, Ayesha Daniel Villano Bacalso, Hermione Luvia Bacuetes, Jolami Raganas Badana, Johanna Jane Alutaya Bahe, Micaela Un Balagulan, Avril Lavigne Oropeza Baldiluvar, Mikel Trieste Bangot, Lynn Cassandra Suelo Barazon, Nathaniel Sarzuela Bautista, Sofia Juliana Baharias Biharasco, Benedict Gabriel Bacalso Binaro, Julian Claire Pan Biolina, Ashley Revelo Buncales, John Dimier Osorio Borgonia, Mary Avril Rain Moreno Borromeo, Chiril Jasmine Rivalde Bucao, Arabella Yamigel Cabahog, Timothy Chad Manit Cabigon, Tricia Lay Gudilusao Calderon, Angel Justin Sambilad Cambalon, Earl John Francine Herrero Camilotes, Kyla Stephanie Niyes Cañada, Rafael Lawrence Punay Kane, Gisandi Joseph Ubanan Caralde, Margareth Presente Castillo, Maria Angelica Doña Colonia, Jamira May Grace Imbuscado Conje, Ayeza Elrich Eroja Kunsad, Julia Faith Ponce Dabon, Angelo George Lopez Dadula, Kathleen Basiga de la Fuente, Alexa Abelia de la Peña, Von Andre Alonzo de la Peña, Ithamar Borja del Rosario, Sean Johnson Villacruz de Rama, Jorosh Nuya Jamola, Kenneth Kyle Baldado Dinawanaw, May Rochelle Gargar Ebrado, Seth Nathaniel Galasio Imia, Lance Joseph Lawrence Silgas Inario, Karil Pacquiao Espanol, Jasmine Rain Habulin Estinor, Josh Emmanuel Antupina Estiliore, Micaela Maria Alexa Densing Estrera, Rilazar Dierio Fernandez, Yuwandi Cañete Ferraz, Charmaine Alex Abare Gakayan, Jana Alexandria Pineda Gallego, Ethan Andre Ipil Garcia, Gabriela Flores Garcia, Dayindale Giliana Garciano, Francie May Castro Hilig, Stephen Aaron Hipos Giganto, Donna Faith Tortuga Go, Kay Natasha Tagima Cruz Go, Kurt Justin D. Hakalan, Francesca May Jacob, John Michael Jimenez, Kelvin Person Ponce Kirov, Althea Nicole Pakibot Lacunia, Wesley Abram Rabasto Lanete, Heaven Nicole Laput, John Jefferson Tero Lariego, Marian Oli Amigo Lasquites, Matthew Venice Gomez Lendio, Jethro Chirov Hadlukon Macasero, Meg Luis Ulan Maxilon, Alia Beatriz Cassandra Zamora Milo, Azilea Emmanuel Baculao Munseda, John Anthony Fernandez Murada, Karil Beyonce Jerez Nadala, Alos Calvin Tan Ocania, Givian Ray Cordero Unting, Maxine Cassandra Arado Panganiban, Andre Nicole Buo Paruhinog, Adriana Luisa Takuloy Pazon, Sheena Cassandra Tumampos Pinales, John Andre Pantaleon Peras, Nicole Bertos Pernito, Erstein Sean Lynn Chavez Piastro, Isabel Rain Ivory Ruiz Piedad, Justin Benedict Nazareno Pilario, Aliana K. Kimada Pino, Ferdinand John Arancana Pulmones, Ferdinand Josh Arancana Pulmones, Maria Nicole Pearl Lucine Kinikot, Janella Emmanuel Lucero Rabaya, Richie Luis Tumamak Rania, Arme Lumanog Rilasan, Lyle Almagro Ribo, Johannes Niel Ivan Fabular Rivera, Terence Varland Romanos Rosal, Kiara Michelle Laparan Sabagala, Raya May Barcinas Saladaga, Idiel Antoinette Ang Salas, Joshua Sanchez Sarcol, Abigail Jose Romares Secretaria, John Raymond Imblode Segundo, Raven Paraedes Sukahil, Larissa Gale Canoy Suronio, Anya Dominic Abanyo Subong, Nicole Kelly Bordin Suerte. Kishel Mary sa Tinitigan Soyco. Danica Potestas Tabar. Jasmine Sia Tabasa. Dave Kael Batuon Taburada. Anika Pipito Tariman. Feliz Dorothy Calapes Tibon. Rain Francis Habagat Tidalgo. Isaiah Lay Lim Tinapay. Liz Mariah Jaime Tingkang. Kurt Lawrence Relien Tolentino. Carl Grinch Milian Tudlasan. Christian Alexa May Quijano Tumosok. Melanie Patong Tortur. Azriel Zef Mier Villamala. Rana Monique Sibumpan Villanueva. Irvin Luis Bansag Villas. Karil Tarnate Villustobo. Angela Raine Pilapil Vertudazo. Chris John Quillosa Zoniega. With honors, Mitch Angeli Ishikawa Alcordo. Zyril Silvosa Bagasbas. Christy Maureen Kyra Balansag Bahena. Eleazar Pipito Bani. Carl Gabriel Cabase Baritua. Narvi Clarice Bunganay Borja. Jessie Ann Ebal Cabaniero. Christine Gabriel Tabuada Cesar. Clarice Amores Chu. John Pierre Amamio de Guzman. Kate Matilda Aglipa Deriada. Derek E. Aaron Makasasa Dignos. Daniel Pilayo Duarte Jr. Geisha Grace Torsino Espina. Red Chantel de la Victoria Espinosa. Erika Hadrage Fuentes. Kurt Ian Badana Gabutan. Lester Mardy Gallardo. Terence Luke Pitalcurin Hernandez. Kyle Johanstein Mantigue Lee. Vince Ryan Salazar Litang. Arturo Coronel Malaki III. Danica Marie Alhas Matugina. Isabella Christy Basay Ulyaban. Yuna Romero Pacania. Faisha Albi Fernandez Ribocchio. Marco Timothy Buwado Roca. Abigail Shane Borbajo Sugabo. Andre Limari Montejo Zerna. To deliver her words of gratitude as a representative of the batch, here is Bernadine Cabreles Caniedo with highest honors from Grayton Einstein.
To our dear school administrators, teachers, parents, classmates, fellow students, friends, ladies and gentlemen, greetings. We are so thankful for being part of this end-of-year ceremony. It is as much a culmination as a beginning. We do not only mark a milestone of academic achievement with 4 unforgettable school years that just ended, but we are also moving up and moving on to a new chapter in the bigger, broader school of life in which we are all students, and of which our beloved Cebu City National Science High School is but one of many subsidiary schools, all shaping and molding us, characters and personalities together, so we can be our best selves in every possible way, able to reach our full potential as human beings. Here in Sci-Hi, we have shared memories of cherished times, of struggles and success, of growing pains and growing up, and everything in between. Now we share common ground for journeying still together, closely bonded and unafraid to senior high, God willing, and on to the exciting pathways of the future, which may take us in different directions, yet hopefully arriving at the same longed for, dreamt of destinations. We are all poised to take the next step forward. This is a very good time then to express our very heartfelt thanks as we take stock and count our blessings for all that we have become and have, given these particularly difficult and challenging times that we are all in. To our school administration, headed by our school principal, Mr. Nathanael Flores, our head teachers and our teachers, thank you for going above and beyond your call of duty during these unprecedented times. It must not have been easy, and yet you delivered with grace and grit. Thank you also for your empathy, patience, and perseverance. To our parents, thank you for your never-ending love and support, even as we are all grappling with the pandemic. To our classmates, thank you for your cooperation and virtual companionship. And we are thankful too for the magical power of words that allow us to express thankfulness even when words are all we've got. May our words of thanks translate into actions of true gratitude. In the words of the late John F. Kennedy, as we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. Above all, we thank our God Almighty for countless blessings, for the strength and hope to go on, for love and peace, and most of all, for the gift of life. Here's to us, Grade 10 Class of 2021, and here's to everyone who made it possible for us to be here. We salute you forever, and we wish you all the best. Stay safe, and God bless us all.
At this moment, the completers would like to present to you their batch song entitled Treasure. This year's completion song is an original composition with lyrics by Earl John Camilotes, Shaina Pinales, Julian Mayolina, Mary Nicole Tabar, and Jasmine Estinar. Musical arrangement by Christian Alexa May Tumoso. Edited by Terence Rosal and Isolate Tinapay, who are all from this school year's batch of completers.
Never knew it'd finally be here. Not how I imagined, yet I hold it dear. Have no idea where we're going, but we'll make it far. Trust me, I know. But just me when I say I'm home. Pictures in my head, stuck on my wall. Looking through time, we had it all. Hold your hand, just as what we're told. When the sun sets and ends another day, the memories I surely never forget. The laughter and smiles till we treasure for sure. I will cherish. Run the horse way too fast. Never thought that that was the last. Wrote through all the pages. Now we're leaving them blank. But trust me when I say I'll hold pictures in my hands, stuck on my wall. Looking through time, we have it all. Hold your hand, just as what we're taught. When the sun sets and ends another day, our memories I surely never forget. The laughters and the smiles that we shared, treasure for sure, I will cherish. As the sun rises to start the new day, I will never forget the place that became a battleground. We fought for knowledge and cried along the way, but in the end we leave with unforgettable memories. When the sun sets and ends another day, memories I surely never forget. The laughters and the smiles that we made, like treasure for sure, I will cherish. La 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 like treasure for sure, I will cherish. La 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 la.
In behalf of the faculty, administration, and staff of Cebu City National Science High School, we wish to extend our sincerest gratitude to Engineer Joseph T. Inario and Mr. Luis Stefan S. Inario for assisting us with the video editing of this completion rites. To Judge Yvette Christine R. Labrador Soling, Dr. Rizalinda A. Cairo, Dr. Janelle Dalanon, and to our dear parents in grade 10 for their relentless support, to those who in one way or another have contributed to the success of this virtual completion rites, and to our Almighty Father in heaven, who made all things possible. To God be all the glory for all these achievements.
To our completers, do you know that we, your teachers, are equally proud of all your achievements? This has been your Lady of Ceremonies, Miss Yana T. Misal. Sulong Idukalidad.